Hi there, this is Sheree from Sheree's Crafty Girls. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to make this lovely, look, I haven't even put the card on there, this lovely little card, and it has a little window which I think is rather nice, and it's something a little bit different. And I've used this wonderful stamp set called Aviant Gardens, which is in a celebration catalogue, and here it is right at the front. It's a hostess gift. Now what celebration is, you spend £45, for each £45 you can get one of these 12 items absolutely free. You have stamp sets, designer series paper, and you have some ribbons and all these lovely stamps, and all you have to do for each £45 you spend, you can get one free. And the Avant Garden one is one of the hostess ones, and because it's celebration you actually get an extra £20 more stamping rewards, which goes towards getting this stamp set. And it's also our spring and summer catalogue release date. Oops, stuck to my paper. And in this you have some absolutely beautiful, beautiful papers with matching embellishments, stamps. Oh, it's just absolutely stunning. And you have some beautiful bundles in here. So if you buy the stamp set and the thinlits together, like this one, you get the stamp set of the dragonfly and the thinlits, you get an extra 10% off. And look at this one, absolutely beautiful. Now it stamps black and white, and then you just colour it in. Now you can do that with your ink aqua pens and your blender pens and your ink pads, or you can get the lovely new watercolour pencils. Oh, it's just absolutely wonderful, absolutely love it. If you haven't got one of these catalogues or both of these catalogues and you'd like one, just drop your details in the comment section and I will send one out to you. Now if you've been thinking of joining Stampin' Up, now is a perfect time to do so, simply because you can you spend £99 and you get £130 worth of goodies of your choice, either from the spring and summer catalogue or the annual catalogue. So you pay £99 and you get £130 worth of goodies of your choice. But because it's a celebration, you also get 2 free stamp sets. Oh wow, what a fantastic time to join celebration, or join Stampin' Up in celebration, I should say. So if you're interested, again, you can pop across to my blog site, Sheree's Crafty Girls blog.wordpress.com, and you can join me there. And I'd love to have you on board. It's a fantastic opportunity, and there's no Stampin' Up, but no pressure on you to do any more or any little than you want to do. So getting back to the card, I use a regular card base, and what that is an A4, is A4 or A5, I can never remember, isn't it? So A4 piece of cardstock, and I cut that in half, so that creates 2 card bases. So you just cut it in half at the 5 7/8, and then I score it at 4 1/8, and that gives me my card base, and that's the one I tend to use across the board. You're also going to need another piece of scrap paper. This is mint macaron. This is rose red with very vanilla, but I'm going to use Whisper White. And what I do with that is I take a stamp set, and I'm going to use, as I say, the Avant Garden. I love this sprig. I think it's absolutely stunning. So you'll need your block. And here now I'm going to need a big one because my big blocks from Stampin' Up haven't come yet, and I've really gone off these. They really don't give the impression I want, so I've ordered the complete set from Stampin' Up. So take your stamp, pop it on your block, And I'm going to use mint macaron again, which I haven't got out. Dear me a lot. So there's my ink, and I take, there we go, my piercing mat, and I put my card on, a silicone sheet on top, my card on top of that, because it's a polymer stamp and it needs a little bit of help along the way. So make sure you ink your stamp really well. I think that's okay. Yes, that looks fine to me, I think. Really well. My mint macaron's a bit juicy, but I think that'll be fine. I'm not sure if there's a bit in the middle. Just want to make sure it's really covered. We'll try that. Then just pop that onto your card. And the beauty of the polymer is you can actually see that it's being pressed down. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I think that is such a pretty, pretty stamp. So I'll keep my mint macaron there because I will be using it in a little while. And then taking your what's it called? Stamping scrub, and spraying it with some Stampin' Mist. So you have one side wet and one side dry. Just clean your block, your stamp, and then dry it on the other side and pop it away, and that way you will never have any go missing. Because I've done that before now. Popped them on the block and then I've lost them, and there it has, it's gone everywhere. Now at the same time I'm going to use another piece of white scrap Whisper White, and I'm going to use To Someone Who Makes Others Happy. So again, you take that from your, oh goodness me, from your Sunset, and that was on a T block, and I'm now using the H block, and align that on there like so, and ink it up, making sure you really inked it really well. And I'm going to pop that towards the bottom-ish. There, To Someone Who Makes Others Happy, and again making sure you clean your stamp and pop it away. And that keeps your desk tidy as well, and if you're anything like me, gosh, I could do with all the help I could get to keep my desk tidy. Right, so that's the stamping done. So we pop ink pad out the way as well. Pardon me. And what we're going to do now is we're going to bring back our card, and we're also going to use 2 sets of framelits. Now this is the original layering oval set, which is absolutely fantastic because you get both the plain and the scalloped ones, and these lovely stitched ones. And I think these are fantastic value because you not only get your ovals and your circles, but you get the squares as well. So to use, I use the big one. No, the little one to start off with, because what you're going to do is you're going to cut that window out. So you need to bring in your big shot. Like so. Oh, excuse me. Put your clear base at the bottom. Open your card up and place your stitch die where you want it. I think I'm going to have mine. Oh, this is sometimes the annoying thing with the magnetic board. It sometimes doesn't want to play with me, and it's going to do that today, isn't it? So what I will do is I'll take it out, turn it round, pop it back in and see if it's going to play now. If not, I'll just get the other boards out and use it. That's fine. So I'm going to pop that. No, he's not going to play, is he? How annoying. Oh dear. You just have to wiggle it around till you find a space that it's going to say, yes, I'll play that one for you. Oh, come on, please be nice to me. I'm going to get annoyed with it in a minute. Right, I'm going to take that out because it's on the nerves. And of course I can't find my plates, can I? Right, sorry about that, I had to come back. As you can see, I've had to use some low-tack tape because I couldn't find my other plates. But you just pop that through, and that should have been that. How silly of me. But I didn't want it in the green, whereas that one I did in a similar colour. You see, so I'm going to do that in the white. So what I did with that, because I wanted it in the white to match the outside, I'm going to use the same size I'll just keep waving at you, and you'll be screaming at me saying, yes, it's the stitched oval. Now we'll bring back our machine, and hopefully it'll go for me this time. If not, I'll use the tape again. And you're going to cut out your image from your card, and I think it's going to be really annoying. I'm going to pin it like so. So using my tack tape there, no tack tape, popping my board across the top, and again putting it through my big shot as I did before. And the only reason I'm bringing it back is because the camera's there, so I can't pull it out at that end. So, and pop this out the way again. We'll be bringing that back in a moment. And there is the image for the inside of your card. And all you're going to do is you're going to stick it like so. So using some Tombow, put adhesive on the bag, close your card and pop your image in your window like so, and keep that because you can use that on another project. And using the same framelit, we're then going to cut out in the white another one which is going to go on the inside, but this is where your ovals, layering ovals, come in, because we want one that's going to sit inside to give us a border. Okay, so we'll pop that to one side, bring back the big shot, and you're going to do exactly the same again. So you pop your largest oval on, and then your lovely layering oval inside, and you try and make an even border like so. I don't think that's a fantastic border, but I'm going to just use my low tack tape again, just because I really don't want it to move whilst it's going through. Sorry about that. Oh, turn off. There we go. Thought that was on silent. I do apologise. So I'm just going to alter that again because I'm not entirely happy with that. I just want a nice neat border. Hopefully that'll be a bit more even. And again, you just pop that through your big shot. And I also have a little piece of window sheet, and with that I'm going to take, see, there's your lovely stitched border for your edge. It's just going to go on there. I did that wrong, I do apologise. I wanted that one, but I wanted the bigger oval, stitched oval for the to cover, because what I've done, as you can see, it's made the border for the inside, but I want it to go on the, completely around the outside. Oh, brain dead. You can tell I've not been very well, really not with it. It's taken me ages to get back into the swing of things. So again, we're going to use the oval, and I can't remember if it's that one or the next one down. It's this one. And we're going to do exactly the same as I did before. You're going to try and make a nice little border. And I've lost my sticky tape now. I'm going to keep that because I can always use that on another project. So I'm making a nice border around the edge and stick them in position, and again run that through your big shot. But obviously you won't make as many mistakes as I have. I'm doing them for you. So once you've done that, you will have, as I say, a nice little frame for your window that'll sit perfectly like that. And what I did then, without sticking everything down, is oh, excuse me, popping your framelits away so you don't drop them on the floor and lose them like I just did. You're going to take your smaller oval, and you're just going to, oh, I can't remember if I did that with the next one up. I may have used the next one up, which is this one that should sit just in between, and you put that through on your window sheet. And the reason I do this, oh, I've done it upside down now. Oh my goodness me. Let's try again. Pop it through on your window sheet, doing it the right way this time. Pop it through. And you can hear, I'm going to do this a couple of times because the window sheet does tend to be a little bit stronger, and I want a nice clean cut. So I've cut that through. Hopefully I've done it the right size. I'm just going to pop that big shot out of the way now. And where I've cut the little window sheet, like so, pop your ovals away. Oh, I'm so out of breath. It's terrible, this chest infection. But then what I did, because it's slightly bigger, it should just fit over your window, but it should be enough to stay under your border. So what I did then, I took, keep these because you can use these on another project, never throw anything away. So pop a little bit of Tombow all around your border piece. You don't need too much because you don't want it squidging out everywhere. And taking your silicone sheet, I'm just going to rub that down and in because I don't want it smushing out. Yes, that's a proper English word, isn't it, smushing out onto the actual window sheet. And then I'm just going to pop my window sheet onto the frame so I know it's going to fit and it's not going to be, look, I've got sticky fingers on there, oh my goodness. And once that's done, just put a little bit more of your Tombow around the edge where you've put your window sheet. Okay, and you're going to pop that onto your frame, just covering where you've done that window. And there, that way you don't have any window sheet showing through there. You could of course put a border in there if you really wanted to, but I'm just going to leave it like that, and that's made your window for you. Now, just to do your sentiment piece, I'm going to take, if I can find it, was it that one I used? Yes, I think it probably was. Oh gosh, I can't remember what this is called, the Banner Triple. And I'm just going to cut that down, because I haven't done that very central, have I? I can't remember what width I've done this. Oh my goodness me. I'm sure it was 1 inch. So taking your trimmer, trim this down to 1 inch. Yes, it was 1 inch. So trim it down to 1 inch. And pop that through your banner. And making sure that it sits just, I'm going to trim that just a fraction down more, because I want it to sit. I only want it a fraction less. So I'm going to do, if I can just get my fingers in here. Now I've probably cut it down too small. Oh, lordy lord. Just make sure you go right to the end. I'm going to cut that off because I really don't want it that long. Pop it in, make sure it sits central inside. Okay, and pinch. And that just gives you a nice little edge to your board. Now you can do it both ends, but I'm going to use my corner rounder just to soften these corners. So I'm just going to pop the corners in and just round them like so. And it just gives a nice curved edge, and you can pop that on there like so. And I'm going to use some dimensionals, which looks like I'm nearly out, so I'll use a fresh pack. And I'm going to use 3, I think, just so it sits nice. 1, and 1 in the middle, and 1 at the end. And remove the backing, because you don't want them on there. And pop that underneath your frame. And I'm going to use some, because I don't think the pearls are going to stand up quite so well, I'm going to use some diamantes on this one. So taking your pokey tool, if you can find it, and putting some diamonds, diamantes, just randomly in the corner think they really stand up and sparkle, and I think that's really pretty. Well, after much of confusion, I hope I haven't confused you too much and you've enjoyed this tutorial. There are two very pretty cards, as I say, using the beautiful Avant Garden from the Celebration catalogue. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below if you'd like me to send you a catalogue, or either catalogue or both. I'd love to hear from you. And as I say, it's a fantastic time to join Stampin' Up, so if you'd like to come and join my team, please pop across to my blog, or there's a link below. You can just click on there and that will take you straight to my joining my team. So until next time, take care. Bye.